see a clip of me at downtown Orlando, and I am getting some hot dogs, and they're vegan hot dogs, first of all. But the hot dog attendant was really cool, and we got there before he was opening, so we were talking to him for a little bit, and you guys are going to see a clip of him telling me a story time for today. It's Story Time Sunday, so it's something I kind of want to incorporate, where I interview people and they tell me stories and I kind of talk to them about it. Hopefully you're able to hear him, because he does work downtown on the street, so there's like loud noises and there's clubs and bars nearby and people talking and drinking, and like there's music, so I don't know if you can hear him. If you can't, I'm gonna put some subtitles. Casey, if you happen to be watching this, I know I gave you my business card, but if you happen to be watching this, thank you so much for being so cool, for being in my video. Very, very much appreciate it. But I just thought it was really cool that like we're just talking to someone, being friendly, and this like super cool guy, he goes to UCF also. He's a psych major just like me. He's a junior. Like, it was just like super cool to like get to talk to someone and kind of like bond with someone, and like we have so much in common, and we're taking like almost the same class. Well, we're taking the same class but different professors, and I got to tell him like, oh, you should take this professor next semester or whatever, and it was like just really cool to talk to him.
Check it out.
So we're here at the hot dog cart. We're talking to our friend here. What's your name? Casey. And I asked him, since he works obviously late nights and people are drunk and they get hot dogs when they're drunk because they want some comfort food, I asked, do you have any interesting stories? And he said he does.
There's like a few, of course, but the one I like to tell is like the first night I worked, there was like 4 things that happened like in succession. So like when I was working, I was being trained and everything, and well, yeah, the first night you work, you get trained, first like couple nights. So I was training, I was doing everything. It was busy, it was a Friday night. And a fight happens over there, which is like, oh wow, I've never seen one like downtown. Not necessarily, just like it was kind of early, it was like 10 o'clock, so that was unusual. Then there was a second fight like in the middle of the street because they blocked off the street. Then there was a marriage proposal right here. A marriage proposal, yeah. No, they weren't. It was crazy. No, I don't know. It was like this guy was kind of like asking every single girl, and one girl just said yes, and then they ran off together.
Oh wow.
And then same night I saw an ambulance crash into a golf cart. Yeah, there's been a lot that happened.
So how long have you been working at this?
I've been working here since like mid-June.
Oh, okay, so
last year, yeah.
That's crazy. Your first day where you're like, I'm never coming back, or?
Well, I literally just said, I looked at the guy training me and I just said, is this normal? And he's like, more or less. So then I was just kind of.
So do you think it's normal? Do you think that happens often, or not really?
Not really. The last fight I saw was like 2 weeks ago. But it was big.
Have you ever had someone like throw up, or?
Yeah, over here. Yeah, one time there was a guy right here, and he didn't use the bathroom, so he just pulled down his pants, and he was about to, and I had to like move him.
Have you ever had to like call the cops on someone, or like something serious happened?
Oh, well, one time this girl came out of CC4 North, and she was just beyond like comprehension, and she like came back here, and she was like, she just like went to sleep. She just said, I'm going to sleep, and I said, you shouldn't do that, and then she just sprawled out and just fell asleep and stuff, and I was like, okay, and we went and got like some, we talked to one of the cops, and we're like, hey, person's just asleep, I don't know what's wrong, and then they called paramedics, and she tried fighting the paramedics and like tried to bite one of them. It was just, yeah, there's plenty of stories that come out of here. It's just,
that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for telling your stories.
Of course.
Here on my YouTube channel, if you want, you can check my YouTube channel out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, if you're in Orlando, come check them out. Come check, well not him, but like the company and the car out. I hope you guys enjoyed that. It's gonna be a kind of an occurrence where I tell stories on my channel, or people tell stories, I interview them. Yeah, so make sure you like that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and maybe I'll bring someone else on my channel one day.